On the Children page, the program will collect additional information about the children you named when you set up the case, such as where each child presently lives, who claims the child as a tax deduction, and any daycare expenses associated with each child. Some information about each child is automatically filled in on the Children page using the information you entered when you set up the case file. The calculator automatically updates each child's age each time you open the case file, even if you don't revisit the case file for several months or even years. It then uses the child's current age in determining the child support for that child. Just tab from blank to enter information about each child. In the tax deduction column, for example, indicate which parent claims the child as a tax dependent. A child is either alternated from year to year between mom and dad's income tax return or may be claimed from year to year by only one parent. It's important to enter the daycare expenses for each child separately. Don't enter them as a single lump sum by entering the amount in just one child's blank. The federal income tax daycare credit is calculated differently for one child in daycare than it is for two or more in daycare, and the credit is only available for children under the age of 13. It is also important to accurately and separately enter the contribution of each parent to each child's daycare expense. The federal daycare tax credit available to a parent varies in amount according to the income of the parent who is paying the daycare expense. The shared residency rules apply only where the parents are sharing the child's direct expenses for such things as education, clothing, and activities on an equal or nearly equal basis under a written agreement which has been approved by the court. If there is no court-approved written agreement for the sharing of expenses, you should select No for shared residency rules. If the parents share the child's time equally, but there's no court-approved agreement for expense sharing, a parenting time adjustment may be available and would be entered on the Support Adjustments page. In the Resides With column, be sure to indicate which parent is designated by the court as the primary parent. They don't all have to be the same for each child. If some of the children, but not all, live with mother and the rest live with dad, then the program will prepare 2 child support worksheets, one for each household. Finally, on the Children page, you should enter the information regarding any children who are not on this worksheet but who are living with a specified parent in his or her home. This would include, for example, a child born to or adopted by a parent during a subsequent marriage. This adjustment, known as the multiple family adjustment, is not always available, so you should consult the instructions in the help file for further information. Well, that's it for the Children page. Next, you may want to review the Income page tutorial. Thanks for watching.